as I read Luke chapter 7, these are some things that stood out to me and I wanted to share with y'all. It's once they're talking about the woman that's a sinner, and it says her tears fell on his feet and she wiped them off with her hair, and she kept kissing his feet and putting perfume on them. And then the Pharisees were like, oh, she's a sinner. Then Jesus told them, I tell you, her sins are many, have been forgiven, so she has shown me so much love. But a person who is forgiven little shows me only little love. And I can relate to this woman so much because I was once a sinner, but when I knew who God was and who God is and who God will always be, I felt worthy, and I knew my sins were forgiven. And then Jesus said to the woman, your faith has saved you, go in peace. And now that I know God has forgiven me for my sins, I can walk in peace. And I just want to let y'all know that if you feel like you are so far away from God and you have so many sins, just look at what God did for this woman. You're not too far away from God. You may have so many sins, but just by your faith, God will save you and you will walk in peace. And it's just so amazing how God himself is telling us and telling you that he's so compassionate of us. And I just wanted to share this because it brings me so much hope and joy that as I'm reading this book again, I'm getting to know Jesus and who Jesus is and the way Jesus loves us. And I encourage you to just read this book and join the challenge. And sometimes I feel like I'm not even doing it for the challenge anymore, but I'm just doing it to know who I serve, to know who has shown me love and compassion, and the Father that loves me. And it's just so amazing.